one of Europe's most stunning island destinations, is still somehow flying under the radar. It's not in Greece, it's not in Spain, it's not even in the Mediterranean. Welcome to Madeira, a subtropical Portuguese island floating in the Atlantic, hundreds of miles off the coast of mainland Europe, where volcanic cliffs meet lush forests and waterfalls tumble straight into the sea. It's been called the Hawaii of Europe, a hidden gem, a wellness escape, a hiker's paradise, a digital nomad hub. And somehow, it's all of those things, but also something entirely its own. In this video, we're diving into everything you need to know about Madeira, what to see, where to go, and why this island should be at the top of your travel list right now. Whether you're planning a vacation, looking for a new remote work base, or just chasing a place that still feels undiscovered, Madeira might be the most beautiful answer you haven't thought of yet. And trust us, you'll want to stick around until the end. There's one part of the island that even most locals keep to themselves, and it might just be the best view in all of Europe. Let's get into it. Let's start with the big picture. Madeira is part of an autonomous Portuguese archipelago, 4 islands, 2 inhabited, but most visitors stick to the largest and most developed, Madeira Island itself. The capital, Funchal, is your entry point, and immediately it sets the tone. Colorful, elevated, and carved into the side of a cliff. From here, the island rises fast. Roads wind up mountains. Banana plantations cling to terraced slopes. The Atlantic is always in view. And the light? It hits differently here. Gold in the morning, violet at sunset. But while the first thing you'll notice is the beauty, what keeps people coming back is something deeper. Madeira is built for slow, meaningful travel. Let's break down what to do and how to do it right. If you only have one day, do this. Drive the island's perimeter. It's about 120 miles total, but every few minutes, the scenery changes dramatically. Start from Funchal and head west toward Cabo Girao, one of the highest sea cliffs in Europe. The viewpoint juts 1,900 feet over the ocean. And yes, it has a glass skywalk if you're feeling brave. Keep going and you'll hit Ribeira Brava, a charming coastal town perfect for a pastel de nata and a stroll along the sea. Then head north, where the real drama begins. Cliffs grow sharper, forests get denser, and when you reach Porto Moniz, you'll find the island's natural volcanic swimming pools, lava-formed basins filled with crashing seawater, perfect for a dip on a sunny day. Finish your loop through the island's misty center, and you'll feel like you've traveled through 4 seasons in one day. But Madeira isn't just for drivers, it's for walkers. And nowhere is that more true than on the island's legendary Levada Trails. Levadas are irrigation channels carved into the mountains hundreds of years ago, and alongside them, narrow paths that now form one of the most unique hiking networks in the world. There are over 200 trails across the island, and they range from gentle strolls through eucalyptus groves to steep, high-altitude climbs through clouds. Some of the must-dos? Levada das 25 Fontes, a lush forest trail that ends at a waterfall-fed lagoon. Levada do Caldeirão Verde, a journey through jungle-like terrain with cliffside tunnels and cascading water. Pico do Arrieiro to Pico Ruivo, a high-altitude ridge walk that connects the island's 2 tallest peaks. The views? Unreal. It's not easy hiking, but it's unforgettable. And here's the secret. Hike early. Madeira mornings are often clear, while afternoons bring fog and fast-moving weather. Start at sunrise, and you'll have the trail and the magic all to yourself. Back in Funchal, there's more than meets the eye. This isn't just a tourist town. It's got history, art, markets, and energy, but at a pace that invites you to stay a while. Start at the Mercado dos Lavradores, the farmer's market where you'll find exotic fruits you've never seen, flower vendors in traditional dress, and fresh-caught espada fish being sliced by hand. Take the cable car up to Monte, visit the botanical gardens, and then, if you're feeling adventurous, take a ride back down in a traditional wicker toboggan steered by 2 men in straw hats. It's bizarre, It's iconic. And yes, it's been around since the 1800s. And at night, Funchal comes alive in its own quiet way. Rooftop cocktails, sunset dinners, fado music echoing through stone alleys. The food scene here is deeply local. Expect grilled limpets, black scabbered fish with banana, espetadas cooked over open flames, and endless Madeira wine. And speaking of wine, take a day trip to the vineyards in São Vicente or Câmara de Lobos. The island's unique microclimates produce sweet, fortified wines that rival anything on the mainland. But maybe you want something quieter, more remote. Head east to Ponta de São Lourenço, a wild peninsula that looks like a different planet. No trees, no towns, just red cliffs, crashing surf, and a trail that leads to the edge of the world. Hike it at sunrise. The wind will nearly knock you over, the cliffs will drop beside you, and the sun will paint the ocean in gold. It's not crowded, it's not curated, it's just pure earth. And then, when you're ready to recover, book a stay in Santana, a village known for its thatched triangular houses, slow living, and access to some of the best levadas on the island. This is the Madeira that most tourists miss, the one where life happens slowly, where locals still bake bread in communal ovens, and where your morning coffee comes with a view of the clouds rolling over mountains. Let's talk about staying longer. Madeira has quietly become a haven for digital nomads, especially since the government launched a remote work village in Ponta de Sol. Fast internet, a global community, co-working spaces in former colonial buildings, ocean views from your desk. It's no wonder some people come for a week and stay for 6 months. Plus, Portugal's visa options, from short-term stays to the D7 passive income visa, make Madeira one of the most accessible and livable islands in Europe for long-term travelers. Whether you're working remotely, writing a book, or just living a little slower, Madeira supports it. And finally, the place most people never make it to. Drive to the island's northwestern tip, past the tunnels, past the clouds, past the point where you think there's nothing left. You'll arrive at a cliffside road, barely wider than your car, and a sign that reads, Achadas da Cruz. There's a tiny cable car here, one of the steepest in Europe. It drops almost vertically down the cliff to a lost world of terraced fields, stone huts, and wild Atlantic waves. No shops, no crowds, just silence, wind, and the sea. It's not on most travel blogs, but once you go, you'll never forget it. So, what is Madeira really? It's cliffs and cloud forests. It's wine and walking sticks. It's quiet roads, strange flowers, local bread, and trails that feel like dreams. It's not a place you rush. It's a place you return to, in memory and maybe again in person. Before it gets crowded, before it's everywhere on social media, before it becomes the next Azores or the new Canary Islands, this is your moment to go, to see, to breathe. We'll see you on the island.